When the days are cold and the cards all fold and the saints we see are all made of gold, when your dreams all fail and the ones we hail are the worst of all and the bloods run stale, I wanna hide the truth, I wanna shelter you, but with the beast inside, there's nowhere we can hide. No matter what we breed, we still are made of greed. This is my kingdom come, this is my kingdom come. When you feel my heat, look into my eyes, it's where my demons hide, it's where my demons hide. Don't get too close, it's dark inside, it's where my demons hide, it's where my demons hide. Curtains call, it's the last of all. When the lights fade out, all the sinners crawl. So they dug your grave and the masquerade will come calling out at the mess you've made. Don't wanna let you down, but I am hellbound. Oh, this is all for you. Don't wanna hide the truth. No matter what we breed, we still are made.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, friend.
Good afternoon.
How are you today?
Fine. How about you?
And you?
I'm fine too. With all respect to all my beloved friends who join us this session. And first of all, let us thank to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, which gave us blessing and healthy so we can gather in this session. And the second is to our greatest Prophet Muhammad, who gave us the right way. Okay, in this occasion we will listen about non-verbal codes and cultural space. We are from Group 7. My name is Ebieta Luvita, NPM 64, and then Ebieta Ade Noviansary, NPM 6, and Reni Anggun, NPM 15, and then Muhhamad, Arif, Hidayat, NPM 21.
Non-verbal elements of cultural communication are highly dynamic and play an important role in understanding intercultural communication. Consider misunderstanding based on differing expectations for spatial distance. For the example, a sudden driver coming up to the security post he believes is under CI control should not only have the right ID to hand over, but should also push in the tag playing CI religious songs and turn up the volume. He should hang a picture of Imam Ali. Imam Ali is son-in-law of Prophet Muhammad, and the most referred feature in the CR fight from the rear view mirror. He might also sleep on the large river ring where only by CS, especially those considered to be descendants of the Prophet and perhaps carry a turban. Turban is the round piece of clay the CS often placed on their forehead where they bow down in prayer. These and other handy tips are given on the Ebieta website, designed to advise studies on how to get through CL checkpoint. And they are thinking dialectically about nonverbal communication. Defining nonverbal communication, we discussed two forms of communication beyond speech. First, the nonverbal communication. There are 6 parts of the nonverbal communication. First, appearance, clothing, hairstyle, choice of color, and to Gesture is hand movement, winking, nodding, and third is facial expression, smile, sad, angry, and then posture, arm crossing, leg crossing, sitting position, and then eye contact, movement of eyes, blinking, and then the last paralinguistic, tone of voice, pitch, and loudness. And second is cultural space. Cultural space are the social and cultural context in which our identity forms, where we grow up and where we live, not necessarily the physical homes and neighborhoods, but the cultural meanings created in this place. And comparing verbal and nonverbal communication. There are three parts of comparing verbal and nonverbal communication. First, recognizing nonverbal behavior. Second, learning nonverbal behavior. And third, coordinating nonverbal and verbal behaviorism. Number one, socialists have different non-verbal language, just as they have different spoken language. For example, Judith, when she was new to Georgia, where she lived for a while. One day, she stood on her balcony and waved to one of the young Georgian teachers who was walking across the schoolyard. Several minutes later, the young teacher knocked on the door, looking expectantly at Judith, as if someone. And a few weeks later, Judith figured it out. In Georgia, as in many other places, the U.S. wave is the non-verbal signal for come here. The young teacher had assumed that Judith had summoned him to her apartment. And second, for example, language made young women learn to cross their legs and the ankles and to keep their legs together when they sit. And then, for example, second, you might have learned that lip handshake indicates a weak person. The strategies combine socialization and the teaching of nonverbal codes. And number three, when we shake our hand and say no, we are reinforcing verbal behavior. And then nonverbal behavior can reinforce subtitle or contradict verbal behavior. For example, I can't wait to see you. They don't show up at the friend house. This is being contradicting the verbal message. And then with nonverbal behavior communication. This message are communicated not by word, but through nonverbal behavior, including facial expression, ideas, posture, and even our tone or voice. In addition, nonverbal behavior communicates deception. Early researchers believe that some nonverbal behavior, e.g. avoiding eye contact or touching or rubbing the face, indicate lying. A useful theory in understanding nonverbal communication across culture is expectative violation theory. The universality of nonverbal behavior. There are two parts of the universality of nonverbal behavior. First, recent research finding, and second, nonverbal codes. For example, the recent research finding the relationship of human behavior to that of primates, particularly chimpanzees, and second, nonverbal communication of sensory deprived children who are blind or deaf, and then facial expression, and third, universal function of nonverbal social behavior. For example, the relationship of human behavior to that of primates and humans also also share same facial expression and very recently said reveal another gesture shared by chiefs and human and the actual how meaning given. Kids have been observed to share food for help us innovate and also requires a grooming session. The next step will be explained by Reni.
Non-verbal goods. There are 7 types for non-verbal goods. There are facial expression, proxemic, gesture, eye contact, paralinguistic, chronemics, and silence. Facial expression. Specifically, basic human emotions are expressed in a fairly finite number of facial expressions, and these expressions can be recognized and be identified universally. Number 2 is proxemics. Unlike facial expressions, the norms for personal space seems to vary considerably from culture to culture. There are 3 characterized from proxemics. There are fixed feature space, semi-fixed space, and informal space. Fixed space is characterized by set boundaries, a division within an office building. Semi-fixed space is defined by fixed boundaries such as furniture, and informal space is characterized by a personal zone or bubble that varies for individuals and circumstances. Many other factors besides regional culture determine how far we stand from someone. Gender, age, ethnicity, context, and topic all influence the use of personal space. In fact, some studies have shown that regional culture is perhaps the least important factor. And next is gestures. Gestures perhaps even more so than personal space, vary greatly from culture to culture. Arthur emphasizes that gestures are different from many other nonverbal expressions in that they are accessible to conscious awareness. They can be explained, illustrated, and taught to outsiders. Finally, as noted earlier, he had assumed that would be some universal categories, a gesture for very good and a gesture for crazy and absent gesture. And next is eye contact. Eye contact often is included in approximates because it regulates interpersonal distance. Direct eye contact shortens the distance between two people, whereas less eye contact increases the distance. Eye contact communicates meaning about respect and status and often regulates talking. And next is paralinguistic. Paralinguistic refers to the study of paralinguage, vocal behavior that indicates how something is said, includes speaking rate, volume, pitch, and stress, among others. There are 2 types of vocal behavior. There are these voice qualities and vocalization. Voice qualities is the music of the human voice, including speed, pitch, rhythm, vocal range, and articulation. And vocalization is the sound we utter that do not have to the structure of language. And next is chronemics. Chronemics concern concept of time and the rules that govern its use. There are many cultural variations regarding how people understand and use them. There are 2 orientations from chronemics. There are monochronic and polychronic. Monochronic is an orientation to time that assumes it is linear and is a commodity that can be lost and gained. And polychronic an orientation to time that sees it as circular and more holistic. And the last is silence. Cultural rule may vary in the degree of emphasis placed on silence, which can be as meaningful as language silence, communicates awkwardness, and can make people feel uncomfortable. Finally, that in some contexts like politics and law, silence is still seen as completely negative. For example, pleading the fifth equals silence with guilt, silence by political is often viewed as too much secret. There is five contexts in which silence is appropriate. First is meeting strangers, second courting someone, third seeing friends after a long absence, and the fourth is getting kissed out, and the last is being with people who are grieving. The next slide will be explained by Arif.
Prejudice is often based on nonverbal aspect of behavior. That is, the negative prejudgment is triggered by physical appearance of behavior. In an interesting study, black to detect prejudice identified previously by objective survey research after only 20 seconds of observation, which much better accuracy than which precision certain. Discrimination behavior resulting from stereotypes of prejudice that cause some people to be denied equal participation or right based on cultural group members such as race. Discrimination may be interpersonal, collective, or institutional. In recent years, interpersonal racism has become not only more subtle and indirect but also more persistent. Equally persistent is institutionalist or collective discrimination, will be individual or systematically denied equal participation on society or equal access to right in informal and formal ways. Semiotic and nonverbal communication. The study on semiotic or semiology offer a useful approach to examining how different sides communicate meaning. While semiotic is often used for analyzing language discourse, we find it more useful in analyzing nonverbal and cultural space. A particularly useful framework come from literary critic Roland Barthes. In his system, semiosis is the production of meaning in its contract in the interpretation of combination of the signifier and signifier. Signifier in semiotics, the culturally contracts arbitrary words or symbols that people use to refer to something else. Signifier in semiotic, anything that is expressed in arbitrary word or signifier. Defining cultural space. There nothing in the rolling hills of Delaware and Pennsylvania or the red clay or Georgia that biologically determine who Judith and Tom are. Our individual stories are important in understand our identities. As writer John Preston explains, where we come from is important to who we are. However, our identities are contrast in part in relation with cultural milieu of the mid-Atlantic region or the South. Each region has its own histories and ways of life that help us understand who we are. Our decision to tell you where we come from was meant to communicate something about who we think we are. So often we can identify precisely the border that mark out this space and make the real or material space also are cultural in the ways that we imagine them to be. Cultural identity and cultural space. Both cultural space includes who we think about ourselves and others. One of the earliest cultural space we experience is our home. As noted previously, nonverbal communication often involves issue of status. The home is no exception, even if our home does not reflect the social class to which we aspire. It may be a place of identification. Home is very curiously defined is term of specific address, cities, states, regions, and even nation. Neighborhood, one significant type or cultural space that emerged in U.S. city in the later 19th and early 20th centuries was the ethnic or racial neighborhood. Historical studies show, however, the ethnic neighborhood of European immigrants were rarely inhabited by only one ethnic group, inspired memories to the contrary. The next slide will be explained by Luvita.
Next, regionalism. Regionalism ongoing regional and religious conflict, as well as nationalism and ethnic revival, point to the continuing struggles over who gets to define whom. Such conflicts are not new though. In fact, some cultural space, such as Jerusalem, have been sites of struggle for many centuries. Although regions are not always clearly marked on maps of the world, many people identify quite strongly with particular regions. Regionalism can be expressed in many ways, from symbolic expression of identification to armed conflict within the United States. People may identify themselves or others as Southerners, New Englanders, and so on. In Canada, people from Montreal might identify more strongly with the province of Quebec than with their country. Similarly, some Corsicans may feel negotiate their identity with friends. Sometimes people fly regional flags, wear particular kind of clothes, celebrate regional holiday, and participate in other cultural activities to communicate their regionalist identification. However, regional expressions are not always simply celebratory, as the conflict in Kosovo, Chechnya, Eritrea, Tibet, and Northern Ireland indicate. National border might seem straightforward, but they often conceal conflicting regional identities. To understand how intercultural communication may be affected by national border, we must consider how history, power, identity, culture, and context come into play. Only by understanding this issue can we approach the complex process of human communication. Cultural space can be changed by two, one by migration and two by travel. Migration people also change cultural space through migration involves and different kind of change in cultural space. The traveling, the unfamiliar language and custom are the major problem of changing cultural space. Traveling changes cultural space in the way that often transform on traveler. Changing cultural space is not always easy to do. Traveling frequently five simply leisure activity, but it is more than that. Next, cultural space and intercultural communication. Your identity can have a different meaning depending on which cultural space you are in. We develop our identities depending with which cultural sense we spend on time in. You might communicate with people differently depending on what cultural space you are in, which one you identify with. Postmodern cultural space are places that are defined by cultural practice, language spoken, identities and action, ritual performance, and they often change as new people move in and out of this space. Next, social network sites around the world. Social media is an online media in which the user can easily participate, share, and create the content of blog, social networking, and the virtual blog. Blog and social networking is the form of social media that mostly used by the communication around the world. For example, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Skype, WhatsApp, and etc. Thank you. Any question? Raise your hand.
Okay, Lia, please.
Okay. My name is Sulia Putri Agustina, and I want to ask what the phenomenon in high context and low context. Thank you. My name is Dian Pratiwi. What if there is a difference nonverbal communication between cultural? Thank you.
Okay, I will try to answer the question from the end. When misunderstanding arises, we are more likely to question our verbal communication than our non-verbal communication. We can research for different ways to explain verbally what we mean. We can also look up words in a dictionary or ask someone to explain unfamiliar words. In contrast, it's more difficult to identify nonverbal communication or misperception. Thank you.
I will answer the question from Lia. High context in communication nonverbal say something not directly. The meaning of the message by being delivered is to be acquired if people who receive the message has to understand it, or can also say to uphold the values of the decency. And in low context, the intent and purpose of a person directly and frankly. For example, to give it the ticket following the event, but what if another minute and the door closed and uplift all cannot witness the event? Maybe it's enough from us. We do hope that our information we have shared will be very useful to us all. We are really sorry for our mistakes. Thank you for your attention. See you next time and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.